Angelic Avenger. That's a Tempest
Yeah,
mythic.
that's a Tempest.
Wait,
Not a mythic, just a
maybe it's just
just
a rare.
just a rare.
If I click on Tempest rarity, like if I do this,
Does that even work? Is it called something specifically else? Like remastered?
What's the name of the card?
Have they put it in their stupid database yet?
let's
Oh, yeah, Gatherer is all the way up. I don't know if they're online databases or not.
okay, here we are. Tempest remastered. And then if I go over to rarity and hit mythic rare. That didn't. Oh, I still have promo selected, don't I?
Avenging Angel is an uncommon.
Here we are. Okay, so
Uh, there's
uh,
one, and there it
that's it.
is.
That's the only mythic.
The only mythic.
All right, we found it. That's the
We
mythic.
found it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why it's worth so much money.
Yeah. Wow.
'Cause it's the only one.
I can't believe we found it. Anyway, we're here for a different thing.
We're gonna do Durgans, right?
What the actual hell?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stupid tool. I
Whatever.
am not saying that at you, but rather the tool of Magic the Gathering
Thank
Online.
you.
Okay, here's a question though. Can we beat Dim Boys? That sounds like a podcast or something.
No. Do you think them boys have that game? No.
Skills, what to pay the bills.
Do you think Dem Boys?
Sorcerer Man 7! Or
That's Soccer Man 7.
I thought it was
Nice
Sorcerer
try.
Man.
I was gonna say, do you think Dem Boys is actually three people like we are here?
Maybe.
We have a
Well,
distinct advantage.
Oh, I see. It's the old. I meant to bring this up the next time someone mentioned the mirror match.
Oh.
And I don't know how I can induce this, but anytime anyone says it's good in the mirror, I picture that one scene from Futurama where Leela meets her like mirror universe self and is like, she's my exact double. Therefore, I know all her moves. Therefore, I have the upper hand.
And then Dr. Professor Farnsworth says perfectly symmetrical violence won't solve anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's good in the mirror.
Good in the mirror.
There probably I will believe there are sideboards that are good in the mirror.
Beardhead,
It looks
there's no way I've drafted more Tarkir than I have Gate Crash. I drafted like infinite Gate Crash.
Yeah.
I drafted so much of that set.
Yeah, BTK
Yeah,
got like,
basically we could only cast that like 2 mana +5/+5 sorcery like once per draft.
Yep.
And so we're just remembering all the times that we did that, and
Yep.
that's every one of those is one draft to Gate Crash.
Yeah. The Phyto Burst.
yeah, you play Fire Burst on your
Feral Animist.
your Feral Animist, and then like you play Assault Strobe on it and kill your opponent in one hit.
I was more a fan of the. My favorite part about doing the Triple Dragons Maze thing was literally just looking at the board, looking at my opponent's life total of like 19, and being like, "Can I kill you?" And then killing them.
That's the power of drafting red, blue, green every single time.
Yeah. All right. So our rare is something kind of familiar from last time was Gleam of Authority, which has a sort of, I'm not gonna say angry, but loud town crier being walked around, maybe like a wart. I don't know. Some important person shaking their fist about how it was in the old days.
Okay, that is an aura, but that is a powerful activated ability on that aura.
Bolster one.
Bolster 1.
Other powerful cards. Other powerful cards. Other powerful cards.
Yeah, we have a Tarkir, Freed, Airy Bowmaster, Zaven Sunstriker.
Can we pick Flatten
Flatten.
instead of any of those?
It's the only black card in the pack, and it's playable.
Flatten is really good. What are you talking playable?
I won't call it good until the return of Last Gasp, but then I will call that good.
Can we pick Flatten? The only thing, honestly, the only other card I'm looking at over that is actually a Tarka Freed.
Because red is it's also the only good
But
red
yeah,
card
I think
pack.
we can pick flatten.
I'm happy about that. We haven't had a flatten. Maybe we can be the blue black exploit
I'm like, here's
or
some good red
draconic.
cards and a decent, some good black cards.
Hmm.
How much do you like the skeleton or Hand of Silumgar?
I think that's Moraine River Skeleton and Hand of Silumgar are both like okay, kind of
Yeah.
filler guys. Draconic Roar is good, and the rest of this pack is sort of
So we should have picked a Tarkir for each. Oh well.
That doesn't necessarily mean we should have picked a Tarka Freed. Black is quite here, and we might just be in red black.
We might be, yeah.
Also, like, Draconic Roar owns.
It's like actually good removal. I
What
don't
if
know.
what if I just pick every kill spell?
That is
every kill spell is a great idea if our one finisher is like
Good.
I want to say the bellowing huge brute.
Bellowing,
God, what?
Bellowing Saddlebrute? The
Not bellowing.
4/5?
That's no. That's from cons of
Yeah,
Tarkir. This is
that is from.
retcons of recons of Tarkir. Hedonist. God.
Okay.
This is our
Uh,
okay. So we play control until we get to Hedonist Trove, and then we sit there and laugh at our opponent for the next like 10 years while the game still isn't over.
there's
Man, that would
Reckless
be
Imp.
fun. But no, anyway, bellowing huge brute is sprinting war brute. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for
Yeah. I'm sitting
that.
here thinking of bellowing saddle brute, and I'm like, yeah, can we have a bellowing saddle brute? Yeah.
No, but I mean, what I'm getting at is that he is big, ends the game quickly, and can't be killed by sorcery removal. So he's kind of an ideal control finisher if you think about it that way.
True. He's like a Hayashino Sandstalker. Like one.
He's huge.
Also, I'm gonna call it bellowing huge brute from now on.
How about now we're going to end up with like Pilgrim or the First Flame or whatever, the 7 power first strikes guy.
Sarkon's triumph to fetch no
Nothing.
dragon.
Nothing.
Shambling Goblin or Summit Prowler?
Summit Prowler's pretty big. Shambling Goblin is,
A useful creature, not a powerful one, but or
If you
maybe.
really think we can put the control pieces together, then Custodian of the Trove holds off the ground for a very long time.
I don't know if we can get
Almost
that
kept
much
it.
control going in these colors.
Mm.
Also, it's more like we can get more of these. I'm gonna pick the card that, like, at least if we end up doing some sort of control thing, this is a 5 turn clock. Like we saw how Bloodfire Expert as your only creature could just get there. And
Ah.
Yeah, all right.
what if?
You got me convinced. He's a pretty powerful Bloodfire expert.
The sight beyond sight.
So we have like Hardened Berserker and Evolving Wilds as decent picks.
That's what I had my eyes on.
Yeah, I'm still eyeing up the blue.
Like Contradict, Gurmag Drowner.
Well, Gurmag
Maybe
Drowner
Sight
and
Beyond.
Sight Beyond Sight. Gurmag Drowner is probably the better of the two there, but hmm. How good is Hardened Berserker?
We've seen him both be extremely good and also completely irrelevant, so I can't tell you.
He is the tallest human, weighing it at who knows how many tons.
Freaking gigantic!
Just plain old human, you know.
Ooh, a Tarka Pummeler.
This is a card that makes me feel pretty good about red.
That is an Earth Elemental with ability.
Yeah,
Easy to cast Earth Elemental, nuts.
yeah. Like also like Reckless Imp and Anticipate still around.
Hey, and he's a warrior for the warrior synergy that we wait. What colors is that in again?
Black and white.
Okay, black though. Yeah,
The
we might possibly ever make use of his creature type.
The Black Warrior synergy, funnily enough, is the one creature that makes your warriors can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures.
Yep, so we have
Um,
the madcap skills.
And also sack a warrior to like fling
Hmm.
creature. Um. Hmm.
We got the
Hmm.
Glee, and then you've got some Bluda. Like, I know you like Zephyr Scribe a lot.
I do like Zephyr Scribe a lot.
I would pick the Glee and not look back. The
I,
trick is impressive.
it's a good trick. Glenn's is actually a pretty good trick, too.
Here, have all these gems. You can't target me.
Glint is impressive for different reasons.
It's like he dropped a bowl of like fruity pebbles or something.
Yeah, not only
Uh,
that, he has the Eldrazi riches. Those are hedrons in the background.
no, I know what it is. He's got those stones you put at the bottom of fish tanks. You know, they're made out of plastic. But every time I've seen
Look at
Glenn
these
cast,
worthless gems.
it like owns you whenever you see it cast. We've got a monk.
That's like by far the strongest card in this pack.
Yeah, like we might see black or red, both or one or the other dry up, and we're passing up a weird trumpet blast for this, which is fine.
I'm willing to call Foul Tongue Shriek a bad trumpet blast, as well as the other trumpet blast in the set. The actual trumpet blast you want is in the third pack.
Yeah. What, Warflare?
Yeah, it's Warflare. It's always Warflare.
Apparently, the hedrons are inverted pyramids that Dramoka built.
Gleam of Authority and Herald of Jermoka.
You have a second bite at toothpaste here. I think Gleam of Authority is the name of a brand of toothpaste.
Ah. So you have bear or I don't know what to think. It's an aura, so it's bad. I should think of it that way. But I think if you activate that ability like twice, you're gravy.
You get the first for free, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Gleam and see how open.
There's Concordia Rock or Tormenting
Voice.
Voice.
Which of those two do I like?
All right. What if the deck ends up like black white and we splash red for Draconic Roar and a Tarka Pummeler?
Huh. So like pick the rock here.
Mm,
And
that's where I'm hedging.
okay. Huh.
Wandering Tomb Shell
Oh boy.
is the thing that cannot be gotten past. Yeah.
In case,
Uh-huh.
just in case.
Just in
Not-
case we want to draw
Yeah.
it and our dragon.
You could have had the Impact Tremors deck, but no more. With our 1 dash creature.
Impact Tremors.
Whenever it's
whenever-
Perforos.
Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, deal 2 damage. It's not a great card. I feel like if you have 2 of them and a dash creature, you're pretty good though.
Like I already have a routine in my head that makes it appear like a blank card, so I admit I have not read it. I read it enough to know that whoa though.
Would you like to read this one?
Um,
The Kung Fu Squad just walked in the damn front door.
My wizard eyes still say waiting for. Oh, there we go. Ojitai exemplars. Sure.
Mm-hmm. We gotta give up the warrior synergy and the Atarka Freet. Yeah,
Man.
so
Man,
So-
and another flatten. Ugh,
And we have strong arm monk too.
what horrible choices.
this guy's a 4-mana 4/4 with like he can't lose combat. First strike
Yeah.
lifelink, he can't lose
No,
combat.
I know.
He also blinks.
Fake prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't lose combat, and you can't kill this guy.
Whatever. We'll just have only white creatures and then red and black spells, and we'll be fine.
Butcher's Glee on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll pick this and let's continue. So I'm feeling like white is hot.
So white black, huh?
ACDC. What was the other rare?
I don't know. What Ojitai?
So yeah, Kaz, I think you're dead on.
All right. Well, good. We have the Evolving Wilds for that, and probably one another.
Yeah.
It also
I don't.
means that we'll probably be able to upgrade Summit Prowler into something like Ojutide Templars, I guess. It's like,
Our our deck is getting really weird.
Boy,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't like this.
I love
weird
this.
deck.
I also don't
It's
think
a
a Tarkir
weird
Pummeler
deck.
is strong enough to splash.
I love
I think he
this.
is. He's a really
Yes.
light splash and a pretty big
He's
body.
he's like a Earth Elemental,
Look at
which is good,
this.
but
Well, this is like an Earth Elemental +1.
yeah, CDC I completely agree with. I just don't know about. I feel I have this feeling in my gut that says something.
Hmm.
Anyways,
We could have a really bad wall because we don't have any dragons around. We could have defeat. We could have
Hmm.
enduring victory.
Hmm. Yeah, and
wow.
there's Sabretooth Outrider too.
So
Hmm.
if you could only have one, would you rather have a defeat or a enduring victory?
It's tough.
We found out that foil Sidisi is worth about 2 or 3 tickets from our draft yesterday that had a foil Sidisi in it.
Yeah, what that Mike did. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cute.
I don't think we can actually. We could maybe if we got like three more evolving wilds, I'd be okay playing three color.
So, defeat or enduring victory? Which do you think?
Let's pick defeat. Enduring victory is more replaceable. Or defeated being the more specific card at like a lower cost.
Yeah.
That's more of a narrow answer, and I think it's harder to replace at that mana cost.
Can we pick that?
Yikes!
It's competing with like a coat with Venom.
It's competing with
I mean,
Mister of Pain.
Oh yeah, and Minister. I didn't see Minister of Pain because Damnable Pack was covering it up. We're not playing a Tarkir Freed. Um, I feel bad about this.
Why?
And I feel completely unsafe with this draft.
I'm loving this. I
we
think that,
have a way to gain life. We'll be fine.
yeah, we have Ojutai exemplars to gain all the life back. We have Butcher's
Butcher's
Glee.
Glee. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I guess we do want to pick non-creatures highly. And if we are playing Ojutai Exemplars, we're probably playing Gleam of Authority just to have a non-creature. And
Yeah.
that's an aura that says it gains first strike and life like until end of turn.
Look, this is basically Volcano Blowout. The
Um,
pack is dead. Long live the pack.
if we're a control deck, do we want resupply?
We already have one on our board.
For a control deck, do we want Dragon's Eye Sentry? Or do we steal like Clasm or Tread Upon or Zephyr Scribe?
I
If we steal
truly don't know.
if we steal Zephyr Scribe, it forces the player to pick Mystic Meditation.
I'm thinking either the
Will.
Seismic Rupture, Zephyr Scribe, or Scream Reach Brawler.
Look, I guess Seismic Rupture is also like a fine splash. If we don't have any creatures it kills.
As you'd rather splash that than the Tark Pummeler, huh?
Uh, maybe it's a spell. Uh,
Wow. Again, not only are 2 of our colors just out, but 3.
uh,
It's pretty rough. Yet another chance at the Enduring Scale Lord. Although they claim they fixed that interaction, and I
Mhm.
don't believe they did.
they fixed the interaction exists. I think they fixed that it crashes the game.
Yeah, that I don't believe that though.
So
I need to see it.
battle mastery or
Sure, Battle Mastery on Ojutai Exemplars.
what
Go-
just end
Turn
the
'em
game in one
sideways.
hit.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, play it, give it lifelink, or give it tap a guy. It's bad, and we are done. Like, our colors are gone. What the hell?
I guess we pick Warbringer and try to bring red back.
Man, what is that even doing here? Gross.
Like that and Lurking Aronix are the best
Mind
cards in the
Rot.
pack.
We could just cast Mind Rot.
We could cast Mind Rot.
I really want white. Yeah, if you had 2 enduring scale lords, it crashed the game.
Because it made it infinite
And
in the
lightning.
game.
Yep, I'm just being whatever. I'm wrong.
So, Code was
Code.
minimum
Yay, code.
Yeah.
Code's super good. I'm glad we got it.
with our 6 creatures.
It's fine. We'll just use Ojai Exemplar as our only creature. That's it.
Yeah, if you're gonna have one creature, that's a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm. Like, if I Wandering Tomb Shell's still in here. Like, this is really bad looking. This is horrible looking. Okay.
Carsey Sadist. Or Glaring Aegis.
I think the creature is more important.
Yeah, Carsey Sadis is like a Dragon's Eye monk, guardian guy, except he can damage our opponent ever.
Also, we can sack him to.
Yeah.
It's a DC.
This is gonna be really bad.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
think
save us
even
back
more
3.
importantly, we can sack Sidisi to him.
I'm. Please.
Okay, maybe we end up red.
Okay, so red.
There it is, Dragon's Eye Sentry. I was close.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna grab all the red out of the board quick and just put it in a pile. Ha!
Somebody gave us that over the land.
So this is our red pile.
Did Ojitai Exemplars explode us?
Yeah, basically, well, that's what happened here. Is that opening Ojitai Exemplars when we already had a bite at white looked really good, and then the 3 players on our right are just all in white, so we are getting cut hard on that. So now we're trying to.
Now no, it's fine. We're going to get every dual land we need. Play 3 color.
Yeah, we just pick all the duels. It's fine.
It's fine. We'll win. We can roll a 1 and we'll roll a 1 and 5 like a million times and be great.
So you mean we're farming for a Ring of Royal Grandeur again?
Yeah. Yes. No, this is great. I have like the best heroic luck in the world, and I'm here. I'm helping.
What if we just win games off the back? Thank you. It's like a normal thing going on.
Yeah, you draft on MTGO, and then you get told you're avast updated.
Uh-huh.
So everything's going
okay.
fine.
Yep, everything's okay. All right. Pick one.
Swordsman, maybe.
Dagatar.
Dagatar. All right, so that gives us a third huge bomb creature thing, right? Like that's another.
Okay, do all we just win through 4 mana 4/4s?
Yeah, we just went through 4 mana 4/4s.
Other things to consider.
Sweet.
There is a shock and a goblin heel cutter, but we're picking Dagatar.
We're picking Dagatar.
We might be able to activate Dagatar.
See, it won't matter that it'll take us forever to actually cast one of our spells. Our spells are so great that when we do cast them, we'll just win.
Hmm.
And, our opponent will pass us a Citadel Siege or something.
Oh my god. I assume you. Did you see yesterday's draft where that happened?
I saw part of part of yesterday's draft. I don't think I saw
Did that get a Citadel Siege in it?
No, we got past the Citadel Siege pick 3, and we weren't in white at all. We just kind of had to pick it.
Dagatar is very fun to say.
Dagatar. Double black, we can actually do the move.
We can do the move. That won us a game before.
We're not.
Okay, and Ojitai, but not the correct Ojitai. Battle Brawler?
Hey, think we'll control our red or white permanent?
Likely.
There's also Douse and Gloom, but nobody's playing black. It'll wheel.
I was hoping the land would be a.
We still have some rolls.
We have six more.
6 more.
6 more.
We just need all 6 of them to be the correct one. Then we play all of them.
I want Battle Brawler because I want to actually have a playable creature on the first 2 turns at some point.
Yeah, look at our playable count, and
Like, this is with 3 colors and it's 21 cards. So
yeah, 3 colors, 21 cards. One of them is Mind Rot, which we might play just so that Strong Arm Monk and Ojutai Exemplars do their thing. Bloodfell Caves, done. Well, there's also Soul Summons, but
It's-
Bloodfell Caves.
I think at this point it's pretty clearly the caves.
Yeah,
Dig it.
I like Soul Summons a lot with Ojutai Exemplars because that's turn it on.
But we have to make our deck work.
Yeah, we need to we need to be able to cast spells before picking the good spells. Like, we need to at least be able to play our deck. So
Yeah, we'll just come back into the game with our Klasm.
it's Mardu. We're playing Mardu.
Yeah, we're playing Mardu. Klasm will save us. It'll be fine.
I am blown away by this deck.
Are you feeling what I was feeling?
I'm old. I love it twice as much.
The Great Gonzalez, merciless executioner.
Shunwu's Silent Tempest is a cool guy, but we're gonna pick the removal spell.
I wish.
If only.
Uh-huh.
You can't be that greedy. Come on.
No, he picks it and like the dismal backwater wheels, and then we just laugh our way all the way to victory or whatever. What Yin Shu's doing here is nobody's in blue, probably.
If I would have taken Ojutai to splash blue.
How much I cost 7 mana? Bro, I don't even know.
Give me that your tiller.
Land's gone.
Okay,
all
so
the-
collateral damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say every good card is gone.
Collateral damage is okay. I mean, we can't cast it because we won't be controlling any creatures, but it's...
Warrior synergy.
Yeah, Diplomacy of the Wastes.
Frostwalker.
Yeah, remember when everyone thought Frostwalker was going to be super great, and then
It's like okay. It has 4 power.
it just became okay. But I'm kind of feeling the Chaos Draft logical. Kind of feeling it.
Oh.
The Dangler!
Yo!
Although Rage Form is a non-creature spell, but
Yo.
the Dangler is something that will get us back into the game.
With 12 creatures in the deck, I'm not feeling like I need to search up non-creatures.
True enough. And, Mind Rod is actually pretty good if it gives your creature first strike and lifelink.
The duel's gone again. We only have 2 more bites.
We're not getting one. Even I don't get my roaring every time. In fact, I usually don't. I was lying.
We'll get there through Fireball.
Yeah, we'll get there with Fireball and Kalasm.
I can't believe we're playing Mardu.
We didn't want to.
What the hell?
Also,
The Dangle. Yeah, even
What the
Surveyors here.
hell? This is
Nobody's-
madness.
Nobody's in blue. Not even us, because we cannot be.
at least our black looks hella good.
Yeah, our black's pretty great. We've got the dangler.
I'm
It is
liking
a
it.
zombie fish.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, how does everybody feel about how the draft has gone so far?
I hate it. Kaz, how do you feel about the
I
draft?
think we missed out on a 3-1 2-3 zombie. What are those guys called? The sled zombies.
The sled
Sip,
zombies.
Sipsig enforcers are the one to make you discard cards.
Discard? What? They make you
Yeah,
mill.
Oh no, no, no! There's a big one that does that.
I'm thinking of Sipsig icebreakers. It's a hurling minotaur that says when it enters the battlefield, each player discards a card.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
By
Yeah,
the
it's
way, we
not.
got a duel.
We got a duel. Hooray! It
We have
wasn't. What was that? Returned minotaur? Not, returned centaur? Yeah, returned centaur. That guy was
Yeah,
really good.
I was hoping for Return Centaur.
Dragon Bell monk.
basically.
Steal a butt fight.
Kind of empty on the whole.
Like our white is going to be the splash.
Yeah, we did get it. We did get a skull step steep. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cast the martyr rune mark
Doesn't
on
exist. There is
brawler.
no more Skull Step Steep. Is that what is my next story just going to be Ugin giving a huge PowerPoint presentation to all relevant planeswalkers, being like, "Look, this is what the multiverse is."
By the way, did you know nobody's in blue?
Thanks to Star Dragon over here.
Like, isn't Ojitai in the next pack?
Ojitai would be in the next. No, Ojitai would have been in this pack.
Okay.
Can we guess right what I'm doing on this draft? Nah, it's fine.
Uh,
Squeak in the Warflare.
we could make
Yeah.
more flair for our one creature attacking, but it's a strong arm monk, so it's great. They posted a Kiki Jiki story today.
What? Okay.
How do you goblinize a story about a goblin?
Just you wait.
Kiki Jiki does have a story.
What I do, you see, is I pay 5 mana, then I tap, and I make a copy of that story.
No.
And then it only
We didn't
No.
what did we pick up over the Warbringer?
Uh, I don't know.
I don't know either. But it
So
doesn't matter.
double hooded assassin makes me feel good because that card's what the hell?
Nobody's in blue.
we could have
We
had
hit-
it. We could have had it all along. The perfect blue-black
I know.
including Sidisi.
Th-
We got
this was it. This was the card that
This was the card that
Draconic Roar
ruined
had
us.
handed that to.
yeah.
Those two, we got them really early, and they're really good. And we're like, yeah.
Except our red isn't bad. Oh, Rage Form. We're probably playing that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a double striker that can. What if it's Ojatai exemplars? You know.
Oh, and a playable last pick. Okay. I mean, we're not playing it because we have the Dangler, but
Okay. So this looks a lot more passable than I thought it was going to.
Hell, we even have evolving wilds to fetch up things and fill the yard for the Gerbag angler.
Ooh.
I
Big game.
I want to advise a bad thing, and that is look at what the deck looks like with none of the white. Probably terrible.
I'm not even going to do that. I refuse that reality because even if I cut the white, this wouldn't get cut. No way.
Okay, Dektar.
Not happening. Like that.
He's only single white. Okay. So I think we play at least those two. Maybe we play Strong Arm Monk. Maybe we don't.
I don't think Strong Arm Monk is worth chasing that hard.
Honestly, we need to make a couple cuts, so.
Yeah. Collateral damage and Mind Rot.
Please remove Yeti.
The
What?
double red Yeti?
No way.
What? No way, he's playable.
I think we need creatures too badly for us to be removing the Yeti. Man. You've caused me a great deal of trouble, creature. Maluku paced in a circle around the airy chamber, his feet tracing the swirls of smoky jade that spiderwebbed across the marble floor. He rubbed his temples with long, delicate fingers.
Why is this a twine fiction? Why? What happened?
What are we? Okay, what are we doing?
We need to cut 2 cards.
Mind Rot and collateral damage.
Is
Maybe
Mind
not
Rot-
collateral damage. Do we actually want Mind Rot?
Yo, Seismic Rupture owns because it can't kill like a creature in my damn deck.
It cannot
for,
kill
like,
any.
It's like Battle Brawler, Hooded
Battle
Assassin as small.
And Rage Form is a 2/2.
Yeah.
So through. Okay, I like this a lot. I don't like it at all, but I like it a lot. Okay.
All right. You know what? All right. This could have ended a lot worse.
We
Like-
were saved by Hooded Assassin and Gurmag Angler. That's what it was.
Basically, these make. All right, you know we're good. All right. All right. Hey, Suggestatron, what do you want?
Four mountains.
I think that wants to be higher. Like, I think it wants to be like this. Is 2 white too little for Ojutai Exemplars?
Well, in theory, we have 2 plains, Evolving Wilds, and Scoured Barrens. That's probably all right.
And that leaves us with Evolving Wilds, Bloodfell Caves, and then 5 mountains. So that's 7.
Yeah.
And we have like
Both our duels are black, so
yeah. So we can cut down. We could maybe even go down another swamp.
like
Because
Like-
we have 10.
like
Because we have
this.
maybe or 6 mountains. Because we have. Because with 6 swamps we have like 8 black sources plus the Evolving Wilds, which could fetch a swamp if we needed it to.
I think I'm gonna give the plains the slight overkill.
Yeah. What do you think, Kaz?
I think that's fair. Most of our black only requires 1 black anyway.
With 2 exceptions.
Yeah. They're pretty hefty, so
All right, let's rock.
we're not cracking in with Douthy Slayers.
No,
I could see us casting Damnable Pack for 4 mana though if we had to.
I would cast that as a draw spell. We have life gain.
Yeah.
Why is this continuing?
Why did they repost a story about Kiki Jiki?
Because he's in Modern Masters too.
Yeah.
How
There's
lazy do you have to be?
they took the
How
week.
late?
Look, did you see last week's? Did you see the PowerPoint presentation?
I did. I
Okay.
I
also
will.
saw the PowerPoint presentation that the Talisman of God was how to cast a miracle in detail.
I didn't get a chance to watch that until like the video was almost gone. I'm like, I should watch this. And
I don't watch.
you pull up the talisman and it's the funniest damn thing.
I don't watch. I don't look at the mothership at all because it's hard to read because it's laid out so stupidly.
The Talisman of God PowerPoint.
This story originally ran in 2004. It's one of the Kamigawa Block Legend vignettes.
I will also not be satisfied unless that story talks about how if you with the interaction between Moloku and Kiki, which is if you have Moloku's Hall of Mirrors, Kiki can target himself.
No. Kiki says not in legend.
Non-legend, damn it!
It does
No,
not- doesn't
I'm ruined.
The Hall of Mirrors says the legend rule doesn't apply. It just doesn't. It doesn't remove legendary. Also, I think Kiki might say another.
Let's find out.
I don't. I don't. I actually. It doesn't need that text, so it probably doesn't have it.
Let's look at what Kiki does.
I'm just picturing Ugin pulling up the little PowerPoint presentation.
Whoa, they do have one kind of cool thing though.
What's that?
They have a little gray bar at the top that's like a progress bar through the story.
So you can tell.
That's dreadfully intelligent and also insidious at the same time.
Wow.
It's non-legend. Okay. So what you would have to do would be to put a clone into play that is a clone of Kiki except not a legend, which I think you can do.
No. You can clone Kiki except the name.
Now there's there's like clones that come into play except they retain their original stuff. Like there's that vampire one. Vampire impersonator or something.
You mean
Because
like the one that steals the abilities?
Yeah.
But then it would make a copy of itself, and it wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't copy the. Like the vampire one has to kill the creature to steal the ability.
So that means you have to have a way for each clone to kill its predecessor.
Yeah. So yeah, like yeah.
So you have like the death machine. Here we have 4 vampires on the edge of a cliff. That reminds me of using Kiki Jiki with a goblin sharpshooter, which part of that involves sharpshooter killing the previous sharpshooter to untap all sharpshooters.
So, all right. What do you think the odds are on this deck? Sweet.
This deck is hella sweet.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I hate this, but the fact that deck building is taking so long makes me think it's Chaos Draft time, so I have no idea what to expect.
We ruined everybody else at the table.
Everybody ruined everyone because everyone was in white, and then we opened our white and started picking white, which made everyone else freak out. You got to freak out.
What if it wasn't like we got cut? It was just none of the packs contained white cards.
I would believe that.
No, yeah, like okay, look at our dial it all the way back to the first pick, and you see that there's that one black card in the entire pack.
Yes.
That could have happened.
Yep.
That could happen.
I would be more willing to believe that if this were Rise of the Eldrazi, and that is where packs only have 7 cards in them.
All right, so we have a 1 in 7 on playing against the auto build.
He's just taking a really long time.
Hey, that's
The deck it auto submits the deck you have built at 30 seconds. If he had a built deck,
He hit submit right.
no.
now.
He doesn't have a built deck.
Oh,
Like at 30 seconds, it auto submits. If you have 40 cards, if you have a legal deck built. He didn't have a legal deck built at that time. So
so we do have it then.
but we're playing an opponent.
Let's see if we
Yay!
like.
Magic.
Let's see if we're sitting here for 10 minutes waiting for our opponents to decide whether they want to play first or not.
Magic. To perform
Okay,
magic.
okay, PokeCavern. If you are going to be chasing people off, you should not spam anymore. His hand owns. It's his hand. This is a control hand if I ever saw one.
We have removal spell, pyroclasm, card draw.
And I think we are casting Damnable Pack as a draw spell here.
Oh, we even got the bear.
Yay! The future Skull Step, Steve.
Yeah,
That
it
will
was just
never be-
at this time it was just a wee bairn.
It's the Bone Ziggurat now.
It's kind of the bone ziggurat. Oh, hooded assassin.
We are not
Somehow
too good.
always here, and I will never be done with you.
We are not too good for Herlude Minotaur.
Yeah. Hmm. Wait, we're getting run down by a 3-mana 4/1 again?
What
No.
the hell's going on? Do I just play hooded assassin?
We might just play Hooded Assassin as a trade.
Yeah.
And if not, even when that thing gets a counter, it dies to like all of our removal.
The thing here I like is this survives pyroclasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll show him. We just need him to play like 3 more creatures that die to Pyroclasm, and then we'll really get him.
I want to get him.
Or we could just trade. Which would you be okay with a trade? I guess not if we're holding Clasm.
I'm gonna see what he. Oh, jeez.
Explosive veggies. Oh, he's
Gross.
got the he doesn't have the Savage Vent Maw unless he picks up Mountain here.
Oh no,
No,
he's Sultai.
He's got Ojutai. Okay.
He's Sultai.
I'm sorry, Ojutai? No.
No, not Ojutai. What was the? I just thought of blue and not like anything else.
I'm just gonna.
Silumgar.
I could pass here. I could play Battle Brawler here. I think pass.
You could also draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
I don't think I like that. I want to leave up Butcher's Glee. I think.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Silumgar, yeah. Silumgar to steal my hooded assassin. Explosive vegetation.
Yeah,
He
that's a
probably didn't attack because he's light on creatures. Ew. Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna let that bolster.
Yeah, it still did not quite bolster enough, my friend.
I can also kill it with Butcher's Glee too.
Oh,
What's better?
what?
I would want to use. I would want to use the
Draconic-
Draconic Roar.
Yeah, Draconic Roar can only ever kill a creature. Butcher's Glee can save a creature and also deal 3 damage to your opponent.
Okay. Goodbye.
It's just so perfect, right? Like 3 toughness, 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I want
guess
to
the
say there's
upside-
not a 1 blue mana spell at all.
I can't think of any now.
I keep thinking of Triton Tactics, but obviously, yeah.
You know what the best part about Triton Tactics was? Is no one ever had it either.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it existed as a card, it still basically never showed up.
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep on. Do I want to keep on the? No, I'm gonna play Bloodfell Caves and attack. I think.
Yep, see what he does, and then if he doesn't do anything,
I mean, what he does is not block and then attack us back for 2.
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah.
You want to hold up Clasm, or are you going to play a bear?
That one's a pretty easy question to answer.
There we go.
Glint is 2 mana. I want my opponent to overcommit to this board so I can play Seismic Rupture.
Your opponent does not have creatures.
You
Or
we were
has-
almost right. He has a large creature. Okay.
Okay.
I guess we attack.
Yeah, I have a feeling he won't block. Just a guess.
That sounds
I guess-
reasonable.
We also have a large creature, though.
It's not good enough. But we still play it, I think.
We can sort of deal with the zombies.
In the worst way possible.
You
Yeah.
know, two more power of creature, and we'll be formidable.
Hmm.
And then we can just ignore the zombies.
Well, I mean, I can kill the zombies at any point.
Yeah. So, like, I guess it's
Yikes!
yikes. Okay. So we only have one piece of removal in the deck that deals with Necromaster Dragon, right?
Stab directly in the heart, and also a Mardu Strike Leader is here.
Jeez.
My opponent's just all of a sudden formed this invincible... Yikes.
Yeah, he's going to have many creatures now.
And here's a 2/2 for milling me for 2 cards. Defeat and Tail... No! Tail Slash was the card I needed.
Yeah, Tail Slash with Butcher's Glee. Do we even play Dagatar, or do we ship it in? Concede that we're losing this game.
Oh God, no! We aren't losing this game. I'm still winning. What game are you watching?
I guess not this one.
Okay, let me break down the next 3 turns. This turn, I'm going to attack with Hooded Assassin. He'll probably just take it, and then I'm going to play Dagatar plus Battle Brawler, leaving me with 2 blockers. He'll attack in with the dashed guy plus Warrior Token plus Zombie plus 2/2 plus 4/4 Dragon. I will take 6, and go down to 5. From that point, if my opponent overcommits to an attack like that, I crush back with, like, Seismic Rupture plus Butcher's Glee, which murders my opponent. If that fails, I have Damnable Pact as a burn spell for 4 still up my sleeve. If my opponent somehow has a removal spell for Dagatar when I play it, I will have to block with Battle Brawler as a 2/2, taking 10 but not 11 damage.
So we're attacking with Hooded Assassin.
So how about the part of the scenario where he just double blocks your hooded assassin?
Because that was the
I'm not attacking with the Hooded Assassin.
Okay.
Because that was the future
I was hoping
saw
we would
happening.
pull back to that point in the sequence.
Yes. I guess I just wanted to talk through the whole thing, and
That's good. It's good. I'm happy.
because I think
Hey, first strike.
we're still in this.
Wait,
Yeah,
first
we just
strike.
need to. We'll draw the Warflayer and be like, yo, hey.
Yeah, Warflayer would help.
Please play your guy.
A 3/3.
Okay. Mill for 2. Rage Form Swamp. Okay.
That critical intel.
Alicia's Vanguard makes things a little more awkward right now.
Wait, do we have enough to move a counter from Dag onto Battle Brawler and Seismic Rupture? How much is his thing?
3 to activate.
Okay.
We do have the ability to do that. That would keep our guy alive and then allow us to attack with just Battle Brawler.
Yeah, because he has first strike.
Right. Alicia's Vanguard would be alive with 2 damage, as would our guys.
Right, and I guess I actually could attack all in because I have Butcher's Glee. But no, I wouldn't have the mana to use
Yeah, you
it
wouldn't have
anymore.
mana.
Right.
You
Right,
could
so-
attack with Hooded Assassin if you felt like trading it with Alicia's Vanguard.
Well, okay, let's do the math on that. If my opponent doesn't block that, he dashes back at me for like lethal and kills me. Like just
Okay,
fine.
I didn't
Like,
remember that. Yeah, he has the dash guy in hand.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally in hand. That's the big problem is here is that he can just make infinite of these like chump blockers.
Yeah.
I think I do need to class him here though. So
Mhm.
let's go ahead and so we want to move from to.
We also need to draw our way of dealing with dragon. If we can do that, we're right back in the game.
Okay, so opponent dashes the guy in. I am forced. Oh god, I think I'm like forced to block with Dagatar if that happens. Hmm.
What is Marty's strike leader as a body wise?
3-2 for 3.
Which is why we wanted him to cast it.
Yeah.
Okay, Whisper of the Wilds, a blocker.
Oh, opponent is just going to go for the. Okay, so I'm actually going to chump with Hooded Assassin here.
Okay.
I have to block, obviously, or else I lose. So he mills me 2 again, which is Gurmag Angler and Summit Prowler.
Okay. Flattens on the top. Oh.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't draw the other Gurmag Angler.
Well, I just attack in and see what his blocks are. Okay, if I connect with... If my opponent just for some reason doesn't block, I win, so that's good.
Yeah.
I have no idea why that would happen, but...
Most likely he's going to like block both our creatures, maybe.
I think he'll chump with the zombie.
I think
That's why he keeps making it, right?
Or chumps with the Whisper of the Wilds, maybe too. Let's see what he does.
Gonna do that. He's building up to his X spell. Yeah. Oh. All right. I'm wrong.
Blocks with both, huh? Alright, so I have to...
You have to Butcher's Glee to not die to his flying dragon.
So Butcher's Glee on Battle Brawler to get the most out of it.
Yeah.
You could also move counters around.
The problem is I'm going to have to block with Dagatar next turn. Am I going to have to block with Dagatar next turn?
I will regain 7
One
life
more
here.
life. Like, I realize that trades with his onboard 3/3, but Dagatar as a 2/2 would still trade with his dashed 3/2.
And I'm not going to just chump this for no reason once I'm... Okay, so we'll do that. Move from Dagatar to Battle Brawler. And then Butcher's Glee.
I'm huge. I have a knife. Huge.
All right.
Yeah, back in it. Dagatar shenanigans.
So let's see what our opponent has.
God, dashing.
I wonder what his mystery card is.
Oh!
That's what his mystery card is. Okay.
Oh, good God, really?
This is our broken back.
You want to know? You want to know a cool thing? Look at how much damage I'm taking.
Ha. What does he know to attack with everything? Please. Okay.
Yeah, it's exactly 11, by the way.
Okay. So our opponent has good things.
Yep. Because we block there, and then ambuscade. That's like the only card he can pull out
got
with
us.
much damage.
He got us with the ambuscade shaman.
Yeah. All right.
So Mind Rot looks good against this guy.
Just for getting his dash guys out.
Yeah, getting
Right,
his
I
dash
mean,
guys,
If
he's
he
also
wants to
ramped.
like spend, well, that's kind of what I'm saying. If he wants to spend his spells just getting more mana, then the last things in his hand will be the heavy heat.
I'm gonna get rid of Carsey
It's
Sadist.
like better against him.
I don't feel
Mind
like.
Rot's also a non-creature spell.
All right, let's give that another run. God, that was Ambuscade Shaman.
He was packing a lot of heat.
He had exactly the mana to do what he needed. Oof, oof, everything went wrong there. Yes, I'd like to play first. Yeah, this looks fine.
This looks fine to me.
And he had like one creature in his entire deck that we could defeat.
I know.
However, it is a mana dork, so that's a pretty good target. And equal
Just-
mana, so maybe I shouldn't complain. Defeat is fine. It's medium. Not going to allow myself to give it a better rating than 50%. Okay,
Behold.
a second creature that you could possibly defeat.
I'm not gonna defeat it right now, though.
We're gonna dash in a Reckless Imp.
That sounds like a better use of mana, especially since the rats died of Seismic Rupture. He had a lot of creatures that died to that.
Hopefully he'll play them all in rapid
Yeah,
succession.
man. I had a really horrible read on his deck after he strikes out with the I'm sorry, what?
He is playing Longsword. I guess do we defeat his man now?
I'm casting this.
Okay. He will have a 4/3 Death Touch.
He will spend all his mana on this play.
All right.
Okay,
Oh, no.
no.
Did you know this
Instead,
doesn't hit flyers?
He instead gets
I
the
can't
2 for
block.
1. Yep.
Yep. Reckless
That is
Imp, like the Vampire Interloper before him, cannot block. I think the 2 for 1 is good enough, staring down the barrel, 7 damage on the crackback.
Yeah. 8 damage on the crackback.
Hero's Blade.
I imagine that he wouldn't attack with the rats.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah, we have our piece of removal for his dragon.
Yo.
We need a land.
Cool. I don't think we have anything spicy enough to search up. What do you even
No,
grab? Kermag Angler.
Ojutai.
Oh yeah, we grab our Ojutai. You're completely right.
Ooh. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Zoop. Bolster 2.
By the way, I have a tail. I totally have a tail.
It's right there.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
That is a feckless imp.
Wait, do all dash creatures in dragons have lightning on them?
Yes, that is the dash. It's like the lightning wing dash.
Huh.
So we attack with Feckless Imp, and then we get to decide if there's a creature in our deck better than Feckless Imp. Which is basically Gurmag Angler. Which we could cast if we fetched it. Not immediately, though, like next turn.
I think we do it. I think we definitely do it.
Well, that sounds okay. I mean, it leaves us open to like casting him and making another play.
Yeah.
Just don't tell your opponent what you got.
Okay, good.
What are you tutoring for? Island.
Mox Jet.
Yeah! Ooh, Merciless Executioner if I wanted to be...
Just extra removal-y. We are holding 3 spells that kill creatures. I don't think
I'm
we
sorry.
need more.
Right, I forgot Ojutai
Oh.
Exemplars and Dagatar in our deck.
Wait, do you want to get Mind Rod? Are you thinking about it? Or do we
I have
just...
flattened in my hand. I'm just gonna grab Dagatar, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Dagatar.
Flatten his stupid biggest first thing.
Contract from below. Give me the... Ooh, see? Now you can almost cast that thing.
That thing that will die as soon as he plays it.
Hey, you played your... Hey! I will defeat you. I'm going to take the defeat when I have
Everything is coming up Millhouse this time around.
it. Defeated!
I also would have accepted Dagatar attack, but yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have. She wouldn't.
Hey! We defeated our opponent!
Everything came up great. Okay,
Definitely defeated
let's
him.
let's do that again.
Yeah, he wanted to save time stomping us in 3. He didn't have anything. His last card was a land. He's like, no, I'm not doing this.
I'm again looking at our sideboard. Is there anything new with the new information we have?
Uh, Wandering Tomb Shell doesn't do anything.
I'm waiting for it.
Historiclasm. Ooh,
I'm
I
waiting
know.
for it, Kaz.
We have Warflare.
Hmm. That wasn't what I was thinking you were going to
Oh.
say.
Oh.
But we have Warflare.
We do have Warflare.
Do we want Warflare?
Jeez, what did you want me to say? Vandalize?
I thought you were going to say Vandalize because you saw an artifact and you saw a splash for blue.
I would much rather become suddenly a fast deck and be like, yo, deal with my stupid butt.
Okay, what do we cut then?
I don't know. He has too much stuff that interacts with that. He has a lot of like dash stuff himself.
Yeah, I kind of like just having the same thing happen again, like what we did last game happened this
He
game.
probably boarded out his artifact because it's bad and dumb.
Yeah, the seismic rupture's still here.
Man, we are just getting infinite value out of that Seismic, and we've even got our Death Imp to go with it. Not our Death
And
Imp.
to think that used to be a 5 mana spell in 2 other colors.
That he is again leading with the Typhoid Rats.
Rats is a reasonable creature.
I like him a lot.
Try to lead with it myself. I'm once again impressed that you can just rip a creature that lives through the seismic rupture.
Like all of our creatures do in our hand. All 2 of them. Hey, slow land.
Okay.
Probably. Discharging the imp.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
I think Mailman SA has the right idea. The plan is to draw all your good cards and then play them.
Fair plan. I agree.
Don't draw all your bad
Bad
cards.
cards.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that's a strong plan. Basically the game of Magic the Gathering in a nutshell.
So you have Hooded Assassin or you have Imp.
I cast the one he's seen already.
Plus, I guess the Imp like attacks better into Typhoid Rats.
Yeah.
It's a Windrake.
Oh god, no.
Explosive Veggies.
Give me the mind rot.
I guess we want to get Hooded Assassin down just to have a creature that can block for... Where do we hold up Tail Slash?
I think we hold up Tail Slash. Oh, like we hold up Tail Slash for like the dash guy you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Man, he kind of wrecks Ambuscade Shaman and Mardu Window Leader.
Yeah.
For instance.
For instance.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Then again, is he even worth it?
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
if he's hasting that out, that it well,
If he hastes it out, he's almost certainly going to haste out another guy. Like, here comes Alicia's Vanguard down.
No. I actually kind of am thinking what you're thinking, Kaz. Like, is he worth it? I think because his follow-up's probably Strike Leader, right?
Yeah.
I think we're still fine because if I kill the Ambuscade Shaman here, I'm removing 2 damage plus 2 damage plus another 2 from the pump. I'm removing 6 damage on a certainty, whereas he could dash out.
Yeah, I'm speculating on a pretty greedy play.
Yeah.
That's fine. So help me if he had just cast that guy though. Wait, it's 4 to dash him?
It was
Is
just
that real?
it's 4 to dash him.
It's just him. Okay.
The merciless executioner.
By the way, I'm not casting Hooded Assassin for reasons.
Plasm.
So that I can Clasm and shoot. Hey, okay. Clasm plus Merciless Executioner. Yes,
Hey.
yes.
That's pretty real. We just need him to not have another creature after this. And why would he? So enjoy your oysters.
I guess I attack first.
Hmm. Just to see if he takes the bait. I guess.
Oh, wait, so you can take him out with Hooded Assassin and then have your Hooded Assassin die to your own
Well,
seismic rupture?
Butcher's Glee.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go on. That bait. Different bait, different bait. That's good bait.
All right. Hello, seismic rupture, and then excuse me.
Here comes the Great Gonzalez.
Yeah.
I guess you sack the Great Gonzalez.
I
Yeah.
think we sacked the Great Gonzalez.
Well, thank you, Gonzalez. The immovable Gonzalez, has done his job.
The huge Gonzalez. Oh, what the hell?
Yo!
Please help. So my opponent can only cast Merciless Executioner. Like, that's it. That's a 7-mana spell that only gives him 1 card. Because he only gets the cards that were removed. There's no red source.
I guess this does, like, keep us from casting the Gurmag Angler top of our deck. Yes!
But what if we just cast it?
We could just-
Yeah.
we
What
could
if
just-
we just cast it?
I'm just
You were
so
too-
glad it was. I called it as I was talking.
you were trying. Well, hello!
What if I'm just large and the spell that you stole doesn't do anything and Hedonist's Trove.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we play Hooded Assassin as something to throw away.
See, he
to
didn't get
Gonzalez.
he didn't get the opportunity to mill us this time around. Yo, that's a pretty big guy.
Surak.
Okay.
I guess we attack into that.
Serac and cash defenses.
We totally attack into that.
I have no fear.
Freaking rules. For not quite lethal, unfortunately.
I have no fear.
There's no, like, double strike in his colors.
Hey, what's up?
Alright, awesome.
Actually, in
I
his
know.
colors, no.
You rose to the bait anyway. So,
I'm gonna play Hooded Assassin.
As a creature to die to the Great Gonzalez.
Yes. Put a +1/+2 counter on. Also, our life total is 24!
Hey!
Yes!
we did it, boys. We drew all our good spells.
We did it!
Cast them.
Owned by me!
Owned by me. Wait, does this exile when he cast it, or does it go back to our yard?
I think it goes back to our yard. If it exiled, that would kind of suck because it would, like, it's just infinite loops or some crap.
Infinite edicts.
Okay.
Yay!
Does not have
Okay.
the crux of fate people were calling for
I did not believe in Crux here.
either. Our opponent had good cards, but when we drew our good cards, our cards were better.
I'm super satisfied with this.
I think the whole match went really well. We spent the entire first game learning what to hold up our spells for out of his deck, and then doing that in the next 2 games.
And that's kind of what you want to do, right?
Yeah,
Learning
he had
to
his-
go. Love
he
it.
had- we lost to a runaway dragon we had no answer for, and we had the answers for it, and we won.
I'm happy that Pyroclasm was that good every time.
Pyroclasm was super good.
It was a pretty rude spell.
And it was better than Pyroclasm because my flyer lived. I was able to use an edict to follow up. Dem Boys was beat.
What if Dim Boys was the auto build?
Dem Boys could have been the 1-0 was
No,
the
that'd
auto
be
build.
the 1-0. Yeah.
Okay, so that was Soccer Man 7 was the auto build.
Yeah, the soccer man's even.
Soccer mans cannot even.
Mardu Window Breaker.
Marty Windowbreaker and Bellowing Huge Brute.
Bellowing huge brood. The Mardu hair cutter.
Mm-hmm.
The
I mean,
Mardu.
they take the war name that they have earned.
Mardu pot, the jar breaker. Okay. Oh God, we're going. We're fighting an Echo Mage.
I'm gonna say something to make Medibot happy. Mardu's skunk pig.
The skunk pig.
Skunk pig. This looks okay. Rage Form's a little awkward. So is Ojutai Exemplars, but it has Ojutai Exemplars in it. Is this also like a Mold of 5?
I'm thinking very deeply about this hand.
If you rip one of the other planes, or the Skull Step Steep, or the Evolving Wilds, this is great. If you don't, we kinda lose.
Worst case scenarios, you keep drawing swamps.
The thing I don't like the most about this hand is that is demanding me draw 3 lands in a hand that already has 4 to function baseline.
Yeah, this is an exciting keep, but a good mulligan is how I'll put it.
I believe in the planes. I don't like the Rage Form here, but I like the Ojutai Exemplars. We've had pretty good luck of just finding what we need for that.
Okay. We are black.
This hand, this was not, I'm going to say not the best keep.
It's fine. We have the curve of Reckless Imp into Reckless Imp.
Reckless Imp into Hooded Assassin, too.
Wow.
Hooded Assassin makes me like it better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, great. I love this. Although Ojutai Exemplars is merely a 4-mana 4/4 now.
Merely.
Oh crap, it is the blue player.
Oh God. Alright, Ojutai Exemplars is here.
They'll be so super confused.
The Kung Fu Squad is ready.
They'll be like, man, what a good black-white deck.
Yo, land flatten. Show me it.
Why is Ojutai Exemplars gray?
Because
they're asleep.
Yeah. They are they're doing background training drills.
So which one is my Diablo character and which one is your Diablo character? I'm the one on the left, I think.
Yes, spell.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh, it all falls apart.
We attack.
Amazing.
We attack.
If he has like a removal spell here, it doesn't work.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna... Because yeah, first strike and lifelink.
Yep, first strike and life. Ooh, we're even killing his Ojutai Interceptor. Gross.
Excuse me, I would like first strike and lifelink. Then I'm gonna cast Battle Brawler, I believe.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
As a 3/2 first strike.
Just run him down.
Yeah. Again, look, those training drills that happen in the back. This is the monks. this is literally our Kung Fu Squad. Ooh, Death Touch.
If we draw a spell, we can still attack. Okay, then we still attack with our other creatures.
For 5. Opponents at 8, I'm willing to go flood the board plan.
Yeah. He could like own us with a Wrath, but there is only I'm not going to buy that at Not gonna buy that, especially since he's stuck on 4. Okay,
Hey,
Oh,
Dousing Bloom.
okay. Sorry, I got a wrathy dragon, which was brought up earlier.
hey.
It is a messed up looking Wrathy dragon.
Yeah, it doesn't look anything like the meow.
Whatever. Our opponent thinks I'm a really, really cool. Like, I just love how we've got this white-black aggressive deck. Joking!
Okay, we can attack now. Hey, guess what we drew? It was a non-creature spell. Oh, yes.
Oh man.
How much life do we gain from this? 5,
Like
9.
a million.
I've made a play mistake, but I'll leave it to the viewers and you to try to find it.
Did you target Ojutai exemplars with the...
No.
Oh, you didn't kill your opponent.
Yeah, I didn't deal lethal damage to my opponent when I just had the chance to.
It was the Hearthstone blindness. It happens. He has to produce a flyer. Okay.
He produced 2 blockers. Yeah, no, I could have killed our
No,
opponent.
he showed us
Yeah.
more cards.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm going to defeat you. And then
And
Ojutai Exemplars is going to tap that. Which dies!
Yeah. This
By
does
the-
leave him with a blocker, but it reveals more cards out of our opponent. We get to see what the manifest is.
And we kill him.
And we murder him. Yeah.
Oh, so,
Wait, what is that?
Dance of the Skywise makes target creature a 4/4 flying blue dragon illusion with no abilities until end of turn.
No, lose all abilities and gains flying.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
They have to word it correctly. Or else it wouldn't
King's
do
flying,
anything.
then loses all abilities.
So, I think my favorite part of this game is my opponent has no idea about this.
Yeah, no idea about that.
I drew every white source I could have. All of them. There's the Evolving Wilds I could have drawn, but, you know.
It would have fetched
So
a mountain
you-
and allowed us to play a Tarka Pummeler.
Broke his body and defeated his mind.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. It's pretty
All right.
good.
So what's on the sideboard?
Is he someone susceptible to Mind Rod? Because I don't think he is.
Is Carsey Sadist still bad?
He showed like evasion, and he showed a piker. I don't know. What do you think, Kaz?
I mean, I guess you could try and trade that off for his Hand of Silumgar. I think we're all right.
Like, keeping it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Warflare worth...
Want to cram more spells into that mix, huh?
a little bit. That might you may have found out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just roll. That's fine. So, by the way, for those who have never seen the Kung Fu Squad of me, Kaz, and Gnome in,
Diablo. We all rolled monks this season because of a joke, and it
Also-
turned out to be great.
but yeah, and also you just, what the hell is this?
This is an easy mulligan, is what this is. And this is
A
pretty
key?
good. Yeah.
But yeah, if you've never seen the Kung Fu Squad, if you've never seen Ojutai Exemplars, I'm specifically talking about the 3 on there, and I was more referring to the card rather than the squad. There's more than just us in the squad. There's like 5.
Logical and Medibot are also in.
Anyway, we're playing Bloodfell Caves, and then this is fetching a double white.
We might... It might want to be...
No, it's gonna be double white.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It could also be red No, we don't need double red. We don't need double black yet either. Okay.
Yeah.
I like how we have a kill spell for his first creature. That is not Palace
Nope.
Familiar. Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Awkward.
I think I still want to play the Battle Brawler.
We'll trade it off.
Probably.
This lets me keep up the illusion of,
We just got a red splash. Don't worry about it.
mhm. This is really awkward here.
Yeah, Great Gonzalez isn't going to do anything, I don't think. Do we just ram our bear into that?
Well, this is going to get a lot better when we get Summit Prowler down.
I just hold it back then.
Yeah.
Hold it back sounds good. This is about as much magic as I have time for. Unfortunately, I have
Okay.
to
Yep.
bow out at this juncture and
That is.
some water and then sleep.
Well, thank you for joining, Kaz.
Thanks for joining.
This has already been outstanding. You guys, the best.
Yeah, hold him. You're attacking?
Yep. So yeah, have a good night, guys. All right. I didn't think he was gonna block. I called his bluff
Okay.
because I think this is the 4/2 flyer.
The Yojitai exemplars. Yep.
I
Or
mean,
interceptor. Which we have very few ways to deal with, but
they
we
exist.
like tail slash.
So grab the planes because we already have the. The problem is if I could kill that Palace Familiar, I could kill it, but you know.
We don't really have a good way to do that.
Yuck.
That makes the
Clasm.
doesn't.
Makes the
looks-
Clasm look better if there were anything the Clasm hit.
Yeah. It's also a creature you could throw away to the Great Gonzalez.
The Interloper.
I guess we also kind of race this okay.
Yeah. Ain't the worst.
We'll have problems if we don't draw action. Gurmek Drowner, probably killing Palace Familiar.
That would own because then I could turn on the.
Great Gonzalez.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he gets a bunch of free cards out of this, but I want the board. I don't want cards.
Yeah.
The board is where it's all at. Where this game is won and lost. He put Dowsin Gloom in the yard when I control this, so that's interesting.
And that must have meant the card he found was rather good.
So let's go ahead and play the Executioner.
Well, you could play the Sadist as
Nope.
if you wanted the 3/1, but you're thinking of the Sadist as a burn spell.
Yes.
So in for 7.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of it as.
Getting dicey.
Haven Surveyor bouncing.
Kind of wish he'd bounced the other guy. Ooh, the Dangler. Can we cast that? Or do you want the first strike?
Here's my current plan. I guess I'll talk it through and you tell me how this sounds. Summit Prowler plus Carsey Sadist. Summit Prowler giving me first strike and attacking for 3 to bring my opponent to 5. Carsey Sadist sacking itself to put me on 8 so I don't die to this. Summit Prowler and Battle Brawler would be one of the two attacking would be lethal. I have to play Carsey Sadist.
Yeah, we have to. Yeah, well, the Rupture looking less good as time goes on.
Yeah, in game 1 I thought it looked okay because of Hand of Silumgar, Morph, like there were a number of targets my opponent played.
Mm-hmm.
In this game, we haven't seen non-flyers. In game 1, we did see non-flyers. Don't
And
forget that.
and a pillar field ox. So it's hard to say. So we play Summit Prowler, attack for 3, and then gain 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't die, we can like rip like Damnable Pack and just win.
Well, also, the other thing, opponents at 3, one of these 2 connecting is lethal.
So he cannot attack without also producing a creature. If he produces a Grey Ogre or something, he dies.
Mm-hmm.
If he produces multiple Grey Ogres, he dies.
I don't think he boarded around the rupture because he didn't know he had red. However, that doesn't mean his deck just didn't, like, we might have just seen the only cards it was good against.
Let's see what he does now.
We've presented, I think we've presented a pretty good puzzle. Like, attack with Ojutai Interceptor is the most likely outcome, I think, just for 4, because that's a 2-turn clock still.
Yeah. Then he has to produce something here.
Minister of Pain, 3 toughness. He's obviously not exploiting. I would like to see a second. Wow, just
And Jeskai Infiltrator. Okay, this guy is...
look at the 2/3s. All right, so we need to draw Damnable Pact or
Butcher's Glee. Would let us live a turn, maybe. But not land. Okay.
then we obviously make the attacks that we could.
Okay.
Yeah. So Seismic Rupture looks like a good out here.
What comes in?
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Like, Warflare and Mind Rot are the only things that come to mind.
I'm actually I find that kind of funny that he...
Yeah, he wants to, in case we have Enduring Victory, to have something to win with.
So out with Seismic Rupture, in with...
I guess there's also, like, any of the white spells, but I don't think any of them are good enough to...
No. Maybe just collateral damage.
Maybe. There's a way to 2-for-1 ourselves on a flyer we can't deal with.
Beautiful.
This looks great.
Again,
I like removal.
Sadist is still, like, not the best, but...
Okay. Now, do you play Sadist to just make your Gonzalez better?
I
know you're having Hand of Silumgar. Okay. We could just throw our guy at that. Any of our guys. Bear for Piker.
Another mountain would be a good draw, obviously, for Rage Form. That's not bad.
It's not bad, no.
We've seen enough cards that can target out of our opponents. No 4th land is a bit awkward, but we're, like, okay on it.
Grimmick Drowner.
That's defeatable.
Or he might just exploit it. Nope, he doesn't. So we defeat it.
Yeah, because I can't Rage Form. Defeated!
Our white splash, starting to feel our white splash making us inconsistent. But, we also won a game off of it.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna call bullshit and ignore that. Like,
does he have a 3/3 here, or does he bounce our guy? Okay.
I'm just gonna say that we won a game specifically because of the cards. So
Yeah, I'm not calling it bad. I'm just saying.
honestly, we haven't like. There's been no point where I've wanted to cast Rage Form so
Yeah,
far.
true enough. That even surveyor play. Not sure I agreed with it.
It's like really bad. It's like not the best tempo. Does he have a tap out? That's I can't. I need to hit that with the freaking.
With the Gonzalez, which means we have to will his guy into dying. Silmgar steals on, right?
No, no, no. This is the other one.
What does he do?
-1/-1 to your team on.
So do we just hold up flatten? And if he doesn't play a creature, flatten his 3/3 and then
Yes, that's the only that's the only play that really we can do that makes any sense. It's unlikely. Like it means he has to not play anything.
yeah, or we need to draw like another piece of removal. Thankfully, Silumgar is hard to deal with, but not immediately pressuring. Like 3 power of flying.
This is part of the plan, so I'm just gonna do it now in combat.
Yeah, save 2 life.
He might glint. He might negate.
He doesn't. Okay. Come on.
I like how this is Hearthstone rules. Ah, Frostwalker. Oh, okay, we're not getting it. All right.
We're not getting it. Suddenly all the cards that make I guess we can make the rage form now,
Yeah, that's my next play.
which attacks pretty well. Maybe it's hiding Ojutai exemplars underneath it and we just win the game.
Bloodfell Caves.
Okay. That's not the worst.
Whatever. The thing is, even as a 1/1, it still blocks the Frostwalker. Dousing Gloom to kill it, sure. So we're gonna take 8.
Yeah, take 8. Hmm.
I'm just gonna start playing as big as I can, I guess.
Yeah.
Does he? Yeah, and we need the blocks because we're at 8.
So we block the emissary with the pummeler and the witted assassin on the Frostwalker if he attacks with them even.
We've seen him be conservative in game 1. Oh, okay. I thought he was just going to be hyper conservative and leave everything back.
He must be fine with the trade.
I guess so.
We have 3 turns to live.
4.
4 turns to live. Our 1 flyer in the deck can't block.
Yeah. Like the executioner is the only way we have to actually deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
So we make the obvious block. He can't use combat tricks to save his guy because
It just dies. So we need to find a way to kill both halves of Sultai Emissary.
okay.
I can play minions. Creatures, not minions, whatever.
I think I'm going to attack with the Tarka Pummeler and then slam down 2 Hurloon Minotaurs.
Seems like a plan. I feel like if he doesn't block here, we can maybe get our opponent low enough to kill him with Damnable Pact if we draw it.
So he manifests. We have to hope it's not a flyer because if it is, we just lose. So
It's land. It's just
It's a
because for this,
2/2. It's a bear.
it's a bear.
And we want to put a pulse counter on you. Okay.
Okay.
That's lame because I don't like my opponent having a lot many options available now.
Let's see if he attacks with the manifest.
Oh, God!
Okay, he's digging.
Quit digging! Stop it! Stop it! Don't do it.
So double block on the manifest.
Mm-hmm. We'll lose one of our two, but we'll trade it off. It's the exact same as a chump block.
Yeah.
If he has a trick, I'm okay with it too. Island, of
Now
course.
we just need him to not have another creature. If he does not have another creature, we win the yeah.
It's that might chump block.
Yes. Or we might draw. Okay, I guess we attack. Do we attack all out or?
Can't block.
Yeah.
He might dash, but I'm more.
Come on, block.
Yes!
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 You were wrong. He wanted the card.
Greed! Greed has defeated you!
Now, do we play cards? You say this just to not be on 4.
Oh, good God, yeah. Like, not on 2, you mean?
It's not on 2. Because he dashes out a Feckless Imp and we just lose. God. Oh my God.
Greed has defeated you!
Greed. Now, the only counterspell he showed us is Negate, which doesn't work. Because it's a creature.
Oh, okay.
Because
All
it's
right.
Fleshback Marauder. Okay.
Silumgar. Okay, Lotus Path Djinn is now in the way. It's and a morph, which is probably.
Oh, just High Interceptor. So we're probably dead anyways, but.
I gotta leave that back.
Let's see if we snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Look, we won. We killed Silumgar. That's victory. Oh! It's Gnoebitten!
But it really likes evasion. I guess he gets the like evasion because he has every blue creature in the. Okay. Well played.
Oh, I'm so we won the game because we killed Silumgar.
Yeah, we killed our opponent's dragon, and that was our quest.
Mhm.
GG. Okay.
I mean, we have lethal to crack back with, but yeah! Good dual lurker.
Dual Lurker. That's a good card.
And
Okay.
then we got new product.
We got a new product.
All right, we may have lost, but that was sweet. We killed Silumgar. We had to like fight
That
tooth and nail.
was one round more than I thought we were going to win.
I'm happy.
So I'm happy too.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm super stoked about how that draft went. Here's all our cards. Ojutai Exemplars, hell yes. So Dagatar, Damnable Pact. So you see, yeah, we had good stuff. So we got beaten by the Gecko. Yep. All right.
We got that was good enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
That was some good magic.
We had the Kung Fu Squad, like the
We just ran away with a game with our. That card led us astray, but we won a game with it, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, we can hit Epiphany and then. Dong, dong. All right, thank you, Gnome, for joining. Thanks to Kaz on the in and out. That was sweet. Thanks to the zoo. Glad you were all here. Hope you all enjoyed this and the one before it.
And look forward to maybe more Tempest, definitely more Dragons of Tarkir later.
There's always more dragons.
There's always more dragons.
So yeah. Thank you everybody and have a good night.
We should have listened to Mailman.